Again, if you love creative off-grid and building things, don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is the little clips that I've just got recently. Back behind. She's gorgeous. Well, it looks like I'm getting just a little bit of a breeze. You see him there? See him? He's so camouflaged. Little road runner. The birds seem to love this yard. Now he's completely hidden. Driveway that I got done. I don't know if you can see the little yellow tags, and I'm about to measure it off. It's 20 feet across. I think this is about the middle. Whew, I'm going to that bush, so let's see how much driveway I got done. Because I'm only working this morning because it's already getting hot out. I'm planning on winding this around, going all the way back. I'm trying to go around all of the habitat and because I don't like taking the plants out. But this right here is how far we got. 57 feet. I tried to go find some shade because it's too hot to work right now. Instead of the 107 that was predicted, now the phone's saying maybe we'll only get to be 101 in this spot. A little bit of a breeze crossing and the sun's going like this, so hungry. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna eat early today. Maybe after it turns 101, maybe when the temperature starts to decline again, I'll go back to that spot. Still putting in the driveway, and we're doing it the way God designs rivers. I want a windy little driveway. So far, doing this all by hand. I know, I'm crazy. I came down here during the summertime with no air conditioning in the car. I'm having fun. I was not expecting it to be easy. I also wasn't sure exactly what I was getting myself into. I don't know what this guy is, but he's scary as hell. He sounds like a fly, has a big old pointy back end. Do you see him? I'm like scared to get close to him. I have my door open, and if he had flown in here with my door closed, I'm a little freaked out right now. I'll put it up there so maybe somebody in the comments can tell me what the heck that is. Stingy looking end. And look how big he is. He's much bigger than a fly. Can you see them all? They're pretty doggone big ants, but I don't know if you can see them here. And then I look down the driveway going, I'm pulling out of here because there seems to be like a nest. And these are big and they're red, and I'm kind of wondering if they're fire ants. I don't know if you can see this, but if I pan down the driveway, can you see the driveway moving? Little concerning. I call it early just because I'm kind of hungry and tired. I know I don't eat until 12 or 1, but it's such a good temperature to be working right now. They're all over the driveway. I mean, they're all over. I'm kind of a little freaked out. I mean, once I have where I'm going to be doing stuff, if I see this over there, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, I'm hoping. They are all over. The thing is, you see them now, kind of in the wind. They're big. I mean, they're big. But if you keep looking, they're all crossing this whole thing for like 100 feet. I can see them all the way down here. You guys, what am I gonna do? Like, if I can come back, or if I can work this morning and get all the way up to this yucca, maybe they're not up there. I'm a little worried that this isn't sanitary, but at the same time, I know you put the ice cubes in your drinks normally. Doing this to get the water. Let's see how cold the water is. Gotta try not to splash the ink. The water's nice. And to get off attempting to get off the sugar addiction. I gotta get an ice drink made. I'm gonna try this. I'm doing this part a little bit different. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a rock in the corner like this, so it's very much much less likely to tear. And then I was going to do this, see, and then it won't tear my fabric. Well, they didn't open all the way on themselves. Okay, another little hack. I got gloves on and I finally figured out I can touch the button with my nose. Because it has to have skin to respond, or whatever they call it, to turn your thing off and on. So I'm touching my nose to it, and that's working, so I don't have to take my gloves off. Go from the back joint. I'm so tired. There we go. You know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. More shade, because that sun from just that point is going to keep going up. So it's nice. And then the other day, here's another trick. It's not that stupid, but it's kind of funny. Is instead of tying a knot here, so I can't get my hat off easy, and I might end up doing that anyway, but in ripping my hat right off the head, is I've been putting it as tight as possible and going like this. Hey, it might be useful to one of you out there. And then I don't have to, it's really fast, and then I can go back to work. So that's another little trick. This is going to be the video full of little tiny tricks, because otherwise you're just going to be watching me shovel a driveway. I might have some help coming out and helping me, maybe. I just did not budget for that. I'm not going to jinx it, but if they get to come out, maybe we'll get some clips of that. I couldn't go back to sleep. I'm just too excited. So we're gonna get up. It's beautiful right now. It's gotta be. Something's out here. That's a fresh dig. So I did hear something last night. I think I know what it is. You see those? Tiny little holes. Do you see? Now it could either be a baby rabbit, or let me see if I find more prints. There's no prints on that hole. I mean, you guys tell me what you think this is actually, because I thought it was that, but oh, right there. So I was gonna say a little javelina track, but yeah, I'll still go with that. I don't know, maybe rabbit, maybe lizard. Literally howling over here now too. So other than the water area over here, can you hear them? So because I'm like completely surrounded by them at this point, I know coyotes don't bother people generally, they're shy, but we're gonna go back to the car and get our little bear spray, and yeah, so I'm gonna grab that before I go. I might be skipping the spot this morning. It's not even 6 a.m. yet. Another truck has rolled in. I know, not unusual, like I'm in here, right? Coyotes are howling everywhere. want to go on these little paths. Oh, now they're pulling over here. I don't know what they're doing, so I'm gonna get in my car and. It's not like I'm that concerned about it or anything. I just am trying to be careful because I'm, out running. I don't know. So, I will admit they're acting a little suspicious. They keep stopping their truck in the way of the road, like the exit. So I'm gonna check out here. I don't know what birds are out here during this time of year. Oh, that might actually be coyote. That actually might be coyote call from over here. Can you hear it? I'm really close to this water thing, but can you hear them all? So I guess there are desert kangaroo out here. Or desert kangaroo, they're tiny little rodents and they're so adorable. They have these huge dark eyes. They jump around like little kangaroo and they have a funny little tail. So cute. I'm gonna see if I can catch one. I did see one living on the property. I want to see if I can catch one actually so you can see them, but they're so adorable. Like and subscribe today. I was hoping to catch some lightning. I tried to do slow-mo, but now it's not doing it. But the wind is definitely coming this way. Pretty cool.